My name is Rick Antolik, and for the past 10 years, I led the Pittsburgh Sketch Crawl in downtown Pittsburgh. If you haven't been to one of those before, the Pittsburgh Sketch Crawl is a free event done twice a year through the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust. A group of us gather in downtown Pittsburgh to sketch, and because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're not able to gather like we always do. That's unfortunate because I always loved seeing your sketches come to life on the page. In this video, I'm going to show you some examples of my sketchbooks, the way that I've sketched, some of the places that I've been and things that I've seen. Then also do a little demonstration for you of how I approach my sketches. So, without any further ado, let's get started. I really love these rectangular format sketchbooks. They're great for doing large panoramic cityscapes or landscapes, but you can also turn them vertically and get some interesting compositions as well. When you choose an object to draw, you don't always have to draw the whole object. Just little details or a portion of the object can make a really cool little sketch. And sometimes, if you have a rather unusual format, like a long rectangular format, it forces you to look at your subject in a different way, to come up with a kind of new composition, a new way of looking at it. Now, there's a lot of dark shapes, and big dark shapes in this building. But right now, the sketch doesn't reflect those dark shapes. I could go in with a pen and make those dark shapes a little bit darker, but what I like to do instead is take a brush and ink and brush in those dark shapes. Like, see, I have a film canister with black ink in there. Those big areas. I always carry a set of watercolors with me. Even if I know I'm going to do ink wash, I just always have watercolors with me, just in case I want to maybe highlight a little something. I usually don't when I'm doing ink wash like this, but in this case, those red doors on Heinz Chapel are very iconic. So I want to capture the red in the doors, so I'm going to use a little bit of watercolor for that. I always carry a container of water, no ink in it, just water, specifically for watercolors. I always have these with me anytime I go out to ski. So I mixed my watercolor here and just real loosely and quickly get that door down. There's black ironwork, makes a nice design over these doors. And once that watercolor dries, it doesn't take that long. Once that watercolor dries, I'm going to put that black ironwork over top these doors, because that ironwork is almost just as iconic as the red doors themselves. And there you have it. Is that a finished sketch or not? Well, if this were yours, it's kind of up to you. I mean, as a sketch on site, it's pretty good. But when do you stop? That's always a question for all artists. When do you stop? When do you know it's done? I can keep going on with this and keep playing with it. Keep finding more things to do with it. I can either stay here, continue looking at the I call it the cathedral, the chapel in front of me, and I can still work on it here. I can take a picture of the chapel, take it back home to my studio, work on it with the photo in front of me. But I also have enough information here on my drawing that I don't need a photo or to be sent in front of the chapel. I can be sent somewhere else, in a coffee shop maybe. Just continue playing with it, because I have enough information here, enough kind of visual note-taking to be able to still, play around with it some more. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you saw something in here that made you want to get out and sketch, to start your own visual diary. Make a record of the places that you've been and the things that you've seen. I also hope that we can get together once again soon for another sketch crawl in downtown Pittsburgh. I hope that you'll consider joining our community of sketchers. But remember, you don't have to be in downtown Pittsburgh to find something to sketch. Just take your sketchbook, go out. There's no such thing as artist block when you do that, because no matter where you are, you can always find something to sketch. I hope that you do. I hope that you enjoy that. Until next time, take care and be safe.